Our first of two semifinal games will feature the Borough of Manhattan Community College Panthers taking on the four-time defending champion Queensborough Community College Tigers. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask that everyone please rise as we welcome Queensborough Community College sophomore and track team stars who work for Upper Prom. Would you please welcome Brooklyn's favorite daughter, Kelena Marshall, here to sing our national anthem.
QCC about to take on BMCC. Queensborough, the regular season champions at 11-9.
We'll meet in center court for the traditional handshake of sportsmanship. Good luck, ladies.
So whatever you must do it now.
Queensborough, the regular season champions for CUNY, have beaten BMCC 6 times in a row. Can they keep up the domination, or will BMCC beat them on their home court? Last year's CUNY semifinal, QCC won 68-59 against this BMCC team. Stories to look out for. BMCC has put the clamps down on Jaclyn Torres, a combined 4 for 29 in the 2 meetings. But QCC has put the clamps down on Christina Best, a combined 4 for 17 in the 2 games. The starting 5 for Queensborough: Latasha Harris, Naisha Irby, Kelena Marshall, Jaclyn Torres, and Sabrina Rodriguez. "40 minutes away from the CUNY championship game. Who will go, the Lady Tigers or BMCC? Latasha Harris will jump against Gabriella Lean. Tipped. Chased down by Rodriguez. BMCC won a playing game against Bronx Community College 47-18. Irby to Torres. Gets it to Irby. Back out to Torres. Rodriguez was asking for it. Goes baseline. Couldn't hit from underneath. Got it back. Out of bounds. Ball to BMCC. When they met right here on January 5th, QCC almost squandered a 9-point lead in the final minute. Held on to win 48-46. Chasing it down is Harris. Danae Fleury. Fleury misses. Rebounded BMCC. Tipped. Fleury. Turnaround jumper. Rebounded by Torres. Rodriguez pushing it. Latasha Harris guarded by Fleury. Nice bounce pass to Irby. Irby rebounded by Fleury. BMCC pushing it. Jumper rebounded by Marshall. Latasha Harris pushing it. Harris. Floater was too short. BMCC will keep it. Avante Duffin, who's averaging 3.9 assists per game, brings it up. Fleury. Three-pointer by Harris, rims out, rebounded by Latasha Harris. Harris lost the dribble for a moment, gets it to Sabrina Rodriguez. Marshall, Irby. Marshall bounce pass to Rodriguez, down to 15 on the shot clock. Harris had it, then lost it. BMCC pushing. Fleury lost it. Fleury. Nice pass from Aline to Best. Jump ball, possession arrow staying with BMCC. Ayanna Harris from long range, it's good. 3-0 BMCC. Rodriguez. Harris. Torres. Three-pointer, woefully short, BMCC ball. Torres on the year shot 24 for 113 from downtown. BMCC has guarded her well this year. Torres was 2 for 13 in the first meeting, 0 for 4 from downtown, 2 for 16 in the last meeting, 2 for 9 from downtown. Down low, nice defense by Latasha Harris. Ref rules jump ball. QCC gets it on the alternating possession. Rodriguez. Nice pass to Irby. And it falls. Naisha Irby with the first points for the Lady Tigers. 3-2 BMCC. Facing a 2-3. Or 2-on-2, not quite sure. And a steal. Torres. Torres gets it to Rodriguez. Nice pass to Irby for the lead. Shot was tipped. Aline got a hand on it. Gabrielle Aline the other way. And a foul is called. BMCC looking good at the beginning.
Foul is charged, number 22, Latasha Harris. That's her first. It's the team's first.
First foul of the game for either team.
Ayanna Harris at the line.
Ayanna Harris, who hit the 3 from downtown a few minutes ago. Misses the first free throw. Harris splits the free throws. BMCC leads 4-2.
Harris goes 1 of 2.
Rodriguez. Irby gets it to Kelena Marshall. Rodriguez, nice bounce pass to Latasha Harris. And the shot is good off glass for Latasha Harris. Game is tied at 4. Ayanna Harris. Dangerous pass, got it to Aline, back to Harris. Foul is called against QCC. Naisha Irby is whistled for her first.
Team's second.
Duffin looking to get it in, gets it into Fleury. Fleury couldn't hit, got her own rebound, lost it. Kick out, Aline. Turnover, Sabrina Rodriguez pushing it. Rodriguez couldn't hit, but she'll go to the line for 2.
Panthers foul, charged number 22, Ayanna Harris. That's her first, team's first. Rodriguez at the line, 2 shots.
Rodriguez bricks the first. Rodriguez leading the team with 18.2 points per game. Is second on the team in rebounds, first in assists, first in steals.
We have to tape up the wires back here.
Rodriguez misses them both. Game is still tied at 4. Duffin gets it to Fleury. Best. Nice bounce pass to Duffin. Duffin couldn't finish. Rebounded by Torres. Sabrina Rodriguez pushing it. Rodriguez couldn't hit. And a foul is called. First foul on Sabrina Rodriguez.
Foul, charge number 35, Sabrina Rodriguez, her first, team's third.
Avante Duffin brings it up, guarded by Naisha Irby. Christina Best muscles her way inside, and Latasha Harris rips it away. Loose ball. Tie up. Refs have a word. And it's BMCC ball.
After further review, possession going to BMCC.
Ayanna Harris gets it to Fleury. Aline gets it to Duffin. Air ball. Harris missed underneath. Rodriguez is pushing it. Sabrina Rodriguez is fouled. Counted on the foul. Sabrina Rodriguez will go to the line to finish a conventional three-point play.
Foul is charged, number 10, Duffin.
QCC leads 6-4. 5 minutes, 11 seconds into the first half. Rodriguez now 0 for 3 from the charity stripe. Dangerous pass. Aline is called for traveling. QCC ball.
Checks in for the Tigers. She replaces number 25, Aisha Irby.
Rodriguez. Pass was tipped and stolen. BMCC with numbers. Nice bounce pass to Fleury, who finishes. Danae Fleury with their first points of the game, and the game is tied at 6. Latasha Harris. Nice pass to Marshall. Marshall hits. Kelena Marshall makes it 8-6. Lady Tigers, 6 minutes in. Duffin with it. Fleury. Gets it to Harris, to Duffin. Nice ball movement, Gabrielle Aline. Finishes. Aline with the first points of the game, and we're tied at 8. Rodriguez. Torres. Steps into a 3. That one is off. Rebounded by BMCC. Duffin with it. Duffin for the lead. That'll go out of bounds, ball to QCC. Rodriguez crossing half court. Rodriguez. Nice moves and finishes off glass.
Rodriguez.
It's now 10-8, Queensborough. BMCC looking to tie or take the lead. Best, guarded by Torres. Gets it to Fleury. Down to 10 on the shot clock. Duffin lost it. Rodriguez got a hand in. Up ahead to Kiana Jean Lewis. And Jean Lewis can't finish. Duffin to Fleury. Best. And a charge is called on Christina Best.
Offensive foul charge to number 23, Christina Best.
Foul is on Christina Best.
It's the team's third.
Rodriguez. Queensborough looking to extend their lead. Kiana Jean Lewis. Latasha Harris is in there. Shot clock will read 18.
Shot clock being set to 18 seconds. Queensborough possession.
Kiana Jean Lewis gets it into Torres. Torres to Marshall. Rodriguez asking for it, gets it. Swings it to Torres. Torres for 3. Now 0 for 3 from downtown. BMCC. Fleury to Duffin. Nice pass to Best. Back out to Fleury for the lead. Rebounded by Best. And Best for 3. She misses, rebounded by Duffin. Duffin off glass is good. Third time is a charm for BMCC. We're tied at 10. Rodriguez to Torres. Kiana Jean Lewis. Rodriguez. Marshall down to 10 on the shot clock. Rodriguez from downtown. Air ball.
Number 42, Precious.
11:08 to go in the first. 10-10 tie.
30, Kelena Marshall.
Duffin. Rodriguez tried to get a hand in, and a lean is called for too many steps. Ball back to QCC. The 5 on the court for the Lady Tigers. Torres, Rodriguez, Harris, Kiana Jean Lewis, and Precious Latham. Overthrown for Latham or underthrown for Kiana Jean Lewis. And Rodriguez called for a reach-in foul. That'll be her second.
Number 35, Sabrina Rodriguez.
See if Bob DiNardo leaves her in.
Team's fourth.
Rodriguez staying in with 2 fouls. Fleury is called for traveling.
Traveling violation. Tabitha Morris checks in for the Tigers.
Tabitha Morris in for QCC now. Sabrina Rodriguez out with the 2 fouls. Latasha Harris. Harris to Morris. Torres. Torres averaging just under 10 points per game. Latasha Harris down to 6 on the shot clock. Latasha Harris gives QCC a 12-10 lead.
Harris.
BMCC can tie or take the lead. Avante Duffin. Best. Harris. Out of bounds, they'll stay with BMCC. Duffin to Fleury. Harris. Long jumper. Tipped, rebounded by QCC. Latasha Harris. Harris, nice pass to Kiana Jean Lewis, who finishes. Kiana Jean Lewis's first points of the game make it 14-10. Fleury. Good ball movement. Didn't result in a good shot. Rebounded by Fleury. And puts it in herself. Danae Fleury cuts the lead in half. It's 14-12 with under 9 minutes to play in the first half. Latasha Harris inside. Rebounded by Latham, gets it to Latasha Harris, who finishes. Latasha Harris now leads all scorers with 6 points. Bass first half, it's 16-12. No timeouts have been called. Over 11 minutes in. Christina Best, shot is off. That'll be a jump ball. Tie up between Best and Morris. QCC ball with 8:28 to go. QCC ball. Latasha Harris. Good defense. Half-court pressure. Kiana Jean Lewis for 3. Chased down by Torres. And Torres hits off glass. Torres has her first points of the game, and it's 18-12. The bench loves it as two BMCC players overran it. Pass was tipped. Aline gets it to Best. Best is fouled by Torres.
Foul is charged, number 33, Jaclyn Torres, her first, team's fifth. Christina Best at the line to shoot 2.
Best hits the first free throw. Christina Best has her first point of the game. QCC up 18-13. Best splits the free throws, rebounded by Morris.
Christina Best goes 1 of 2.
Harris walks it up.
By 5.
Latasha Harris, nice bounce pass to Kiana Jean Lewis. Kiana Jean Lewis gets back her own miss. Torres thought about a 3. Gets it to Latasha Harris, who takes the 3. Kiana Jean Lewis. Jump ball to BMCC. Kiana Jean Lewis was in there again.
Possession going to BMCC.
Duffin. Flary. Aline to Flary. Flary hits.
Number 44, Denny.
It's a 2. 18-15. A long 2 by Danae Flary. Tight game throughout. Morris gets it for QCC and then gets it to Latasha Harris. Down to 13 on the clock. Latham. Torres is asking for it. Harris goes inside. Loose ball, BMCC with it. And Tabitha Morris steals it. Latasha Harris gets it to Latham. Torres, 3-pointer. Now 0 for 4 from downtown. Duffin. BMCC can tie here. Flary. Gets it to Ayanna Harris. Turnaround jumper. Ball stays with BMCC. Torres touched it last. Okay. Kiana Jean Lewis got a hand on it. Christina Best with it. Best. Torres brings it in. Gets it to Latasha Harris as BMCC wanted to walk. Latham to Torres. Torres swings it to Morris. BMCC player got a hand on it. 5:33 to go in the first. Still no timeouts called by either team. Torres for 3. Rebounded by Kiana Jean Lewis. Torres in the lane. Torres is fouled and will go to the line for 2 shots.
Foul is charged, number 24, Gabrielle Amin. That's her first, team's 4th.
Let's go, Jackie!
Torres makes the first.
Jaclyn Torres makes the first. She has 1 shot.
QCC leads 20-15 and Bob DiNardo calls timeout.
Torres goes 2 of 2, 5:23.
With 5:23 to go.
Queensborough calls a full timeout.
Full timeout. Queensborough didn't enter this tournament the way they planned. They lost their last 2 games. Their last win was 10 days ago right here against Hostos. They won 43-36. Their half-court offense wasn't very good in the game. Their defense was superb, led to so many fast break points.
The CUNY Conference would like to take a moment to thank all of its sponsors. MCU, the Municipal Credit Union, FC Pool.
Usually don't see games where no timeouts are called for the first 14 and a half minutes.
Surgery, ConEd, who has been supporting CUNYAC sports since 1976. OAI, printing and graphics, the Municipal Credit Union.
Once again, Queensborough was 7-1 in conference this year. The regular season champions of CUNY.
You can save 10%.
BMCC, 4-4 in CUNY, the number 4 seed.
Ask Models, that's 1-800-ASK Models. And if you're hungry and thirsty, going over to Applebee's, show me a CUNY ID card, staff or students, order an entree at any one of the participating 34 area locations in New York City, Westchester, and Rockland County, and save 10% on your entree in-house or takeout. That's Applebee's and Mondo Sporting Goods, 2 great ways to save money and 2 of the many loyal supporters of CUNY Athletic Conference sports.
Team's getting ready to go back on the court. The scoring leaders, Latasha Harris with 6 for QCC. Dana Fleury with 6 for BMCC. Fleury, nice pass to Duffin. Outside, Harris. Rebounded by the other Harris. Ayana Smith rebounded by Latasha. Anne-Marie Johnson just in the game. Bounce pass to Kiana Jean Lewis. Harris. Tabitha Morris. Kiana Jean Lewis for 3 off the side of the board. Ayana Harris to Avante Duffin. Duffin gets it to Fleury in the lane. Fleury almost put it in. Rebounded by Anne-Marie Johnson. Latasha Harris bringing it up. Under 4.5 to play in the first. Kiana Jean Lewis back out to Latasha Harris. Morris. Morris puts it in. Her first points of the game.
Morris.
QCC leads 22-15. Ayana Harris gets it to Aline. Outside of Duffin. Lost it. Kiana Jean Lewis ahead of the pack. Lays it in off glass. It's now 24-15. QCC up by 9. 3 minutes, 40 seconds to go in the first. Fleury. Christina Best, jumper. Rebounded by Latham. QCC can make it a double-digit game. Kiana Jean Lewis, shot is sent away by Aline. Gabrielle Aline was having none of that. Avante Duffin. Nice pass to Harris. Down low, Christina Best, off glass. Nice moves by Christina Best. That was Best, her first made shot from the field. It's now 24-17 with under 3 minutes to play. Latasha Harris. Morris back to Harris. Kiana Jean Lewis to Harris. Anne-Marie Johnson. BMCC ball. Ayana Harris comes away with it. And Aline slowed down. QCC really got away with one. BMCC had a 2-on-0. And the pass was way overthrown. Also, Aline stopped running for it. She thought the pass was going to hit her. The plan was, I guess, that it would hit her in stride and she would lay it in. Anne-Marie Johnson, Kiana Jean Lewis, baseline, off glass, it's good. It's now 26-17. BMCC has to be on damage control a bit right now. It's been an even first half. You don't want to go into halftime down by double digits. And they turn it over. QCC ball with 1:58 to go. say Coach DiNardo's timeout worked well would be an understatement. Latasha Harris with it. Latham looking for her first points. Shot is short. Tie-up is called.
Jump ball is the call. Possession to Queensborough.
Possession to QCC. Elise Langley is in.
Number 32, Kiana Jean-Louis.
Morris gets it to Latham. 100 seconds to go in the first. Morris to Langley. Latasha Harris. Out of bounds to BMCC. With 85 seconds to go in the first. Avante Duffin brings it up. Flary.
A 30-second timeout is called by BMCC.
Timeout is called by Veronica Sherman of BMCC. 30-second timeout. Veronica Sherman doesn't want her team to go into halftime down by double digits. See what BMCC comes out with after the timeout. Flary, guarded by the much shorter Langley. Harris gets it to Best. The long two is good. It's now 26-19. Nice play by BMCC out of the timeout. Now under a minute to play, 26-19. Harris. Langley chases it down. Morris. Langley lost it. Danae Flary pushing it the other way. Then circles back out. Christina Best is called for traveling with 35 and 2/10 seconds remaining. 5-second difference between the game clock and the shot clock. See if they milk the clock. Seems to be the plan. Langley looking for her first points. Live ball. And a turnover. Tabitha Morris gets it to Latham. Latasha Harris down to 2 seconds. That almost went in.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of the first half.
At halftime, QCC leads 26-19.
The Borough of Manhattan Community College Panthers, 19.
Latasha Harris and Kiana Jean Lewis with 6 points apiece for the Lady Tigers. They are 20 minutes away from the CUNY championship game. Second half to begin shortly. See if fatigue is a factor. Queensborough used 11 different players. The Panthers only used 5 players. The 5 starters went 20 minutes apiece. And this random fact of the half, and back in 2001, BMCC won the CUNY Championship right here against Queensborough. The score of the final game, 57-5. Duffin will inbound. BMCC ball to begin the second half. The Lady Panthers shot 8 for 29 in the first half. Last touch by Latasha Harris. Queensborough shot 12 for 38. Fleury. Danae Fleury makes it 26-21. Rodriguez will go to the line for 2.
Take your time, Sabrina.
Foul is charged, number 24, Gabrielle Aline. That's her second, team's first of the second half.
Rodriguez was 0 for 3 from the line in the first half. Now 1 for 4 in the game.
Sabrina Rodriguez makes the first. She has 1 shot.
Rodriguez makes both. It's now 28-21. The lead is back up to 7. Avante Duffin gets it to Harris. Fleury. Duffin. Nice bounce pass to Aline. And she hits.
Number 24, Gabrielle Aline.
It's now 28-23. Rodriguez cut through the defense.
Sabrina Rodriguez.
Nice moves by Rodriguez. It's back up to 7. 30-23. 1 minute into the second half. Aline. Nice bounce pass. Christina Best. Ball will stay with BMCC. Timeout is called by Veronica Sherman.
A 30-second timeout is called by
30-second timeout. Sherman only used a 30-second timeout in the first half. Will really come in handy here in the second half. Queensborough with the fresher legs. Keys for the second half. Watch Sabrina Rodriguez on defense. She had 15 steals in the 2 meetings earlier in the year. And Ayanna Harris for BMCC is shot 13 for 25 in the 2 meetings earlier this year. She only shot 1 for 7 in the first half of this game, however. Fleury for 3. Long rebound BMCC. And they reset. Harris for 3. Best underneath. And a jump ball is called. QCC ball with 18:41 to go.
Possession to the Tigers.
Rodriguez. Torres. It's a 2-pointer. Rebounded by Irby. Irby misses. Fleury with it. Duffin. Harris. Ayana Harris guarded by Irby. Fleury gets it to Duffin. Rodriguez got a hand on it. And traveling is called on Irby.
Traveling violation.
Play around with the wire. You might have to retape it again.
Rodriguez so good at getting a hand in on defense. She's third in the NJCAA Division III level as that shot is off and steals. Latasha Harris. Rodriguez with it.
I'm afraid to take pictures in general. I don't want to do that.
Kelena Marshall mid-range jumper is off. Tipped. And a foul is called on Ayana Harris.
Number 22, Ayana Harris. That's her second, team's second.
Rodriguez looking to get it in. Gets it into Torres, and a jump ball is called. That will go to BMCC.
Officials call jump ball.
Good, because that ref got my way.
Possession to the Panthers.
The ref got my way so many times that my shot is annoying.
Fleury. Nice pass, Elaine. Christina Best from the free throw line. It's good. Christina Best now has 7 points. And it's 30-25. Rodriguez. Latasha Harris. No foul is called. Now it's called.
Foul is charged.
Veronica Sherman didn't like it, the BMCC coach.
22, Ayana Harris, that's her third.
Ref will have a word with her. Or about somebody on the bench. Not exactly sure what. The Lady Panthers didn't like it. They would have liked it even less if Latasha Harris hit that three. Torres gets it to Rodriguez. Rodriguez just cuts through the defense. Rodriguez now has 10 points.
Rodriguez.
And a technical foul is called. Veronica Sherman not pleased with the officiating. Jaclyn Torres will shoot the free throws. QCC leads 32-25.
A technical foul has been charged to the BMCC coach.
Torres hits the first free throw. It's now 33-25.
She has one shot.
I'm not saying it was a great call by the refs, but you have to know better than to get a technical foul at this point, as Torres makes them both. It's now 34-25. BMCC will have the ball. All of a sudden, it's a 9-point game with under 17 minutes to play. QCC in their 2-3 zone. Ayana Harris, Duffin, bounce pass to Aline, nice pass to Christina Best, off glass, couldn't hit. Aline puts it in. It's now 34-27, and you never know the way these things work in the weirdest ways as Rodriguez is fouled. You never know if that technical foul is now going to get the BMCC players, I don't want to say into it, it's a playoff game, they're already into it, but you never know if that's an emotional lift that they can use.
Team's fifth.
Rodriguez hits the free throw. It's now 35-27. Rodriguez makes both. She has a dozen points. QCC has a 36-27 lead. 3.5 minutes into the second. Fleury. Harris to Duffin. Works it into Best. Kick out to Harris for three. That shot is short. Naisha Irby gets it to Torres. Rodriguez ahead of the pack, and the pass is picked off. Torres saw her half a second too late. Duffin. Best. Pass was almost behind Harris. Christina Best can't put it in. Latasha Harris. That'll be a jump ball. Latasha Harris and Iana Harris. QCC ball with 15:54 to go. Sabrina Rodriguez. Torres. Marshall to Torres. Nice moves by Torres. Kick out to Marshall for three. It's good. Kelena Marshall from downtown. QCC now leads by a dozen. 39-27 with 15:24 to go. Lost it. Sabrina Rodriguez back the other way. Rodriguez lays it in, and the lead is up to 14. 41-27 with 15:16 to go. The game slipping away from the Lady Panthers.
Full timeout, BMCC.
And Veronica Sherman calls a timeout. And to go back to a point I made earlier, that technical foul, not the emotional lift they need. QCC has scored 15 of the 23 points in this half and have extended a 7-point lead to 14. As the QCC players are basically dancing in the huddle. You know, when half your team is dancing to the music blasting over the PA, your team is in pretty good shape. BMCC letting the game and their hope of the CUNY championship, it's slipping away from them. They have 15 minutes and 10 seconds to get it together. Best got it down in the post and then dribbled out. Flary, and a charge is called. And now the refs discuss it. One of them called a blocking foul, the other one called a charge. QCC ball, it is a charge.
Foul is charged to number 44, Tanae Clary. That's her first. Team's sixth.
This is one of the last games that'll have a 2-ref system. Next year they go to the 3-ref system for women's games. Don't know what took them so long. Latasha Harris. Harris off glass, the lead is up to 16.
Latasha Harris.
43-27. 14:35 to go. Aline misses, rebounded by Torres. See if QCC ball. Will QCC start to run some time off the clock? The answer is no, as they miss a shot 10 seconds into the shot clock. Duffin. QCC doesn't want to go out of their offense. And Harris is fouled with 14:02 remaining.
Foul is charged number 22, Latasha Harris, the second, team's first of the second half.
Harris fouls Harris. Iana Harris is at the line for 2. Only the first team foul on QCC this half, as it's now 43-28. Precious Latham and Kiana Jane Lewis are back in for QCC. Harris makes both, it's 43-29. Under 14 minutes to play.
She has 6 points.
Rodriguez. Torres from downtown, it's good! Jaclyn Torres makes it 46-29.
Point goal, Jaclyn Torres.
Flary to Aline, down low to Best. Running the offense through Christina Best right now, and it's not working. BMCC ball, 13:34 remaining. Harris cut through, and she'll go to the line for 2. This helps the Lady Panthers try to take points off the lead without time coming off the clock.
Number 42, Precious Latham, her first, team second. Harris at the line.
Harris hits the first, 46-30. Harris makes both. Remember, on January 5th, these two teams met. Queensborough was up 44-30 with only 3:10 to go. BMCC rallied to only lose by 2. Flary, rebounded by Flary, and she's fouled. Queensborough losing a bit of momentum right now.
Foul is charged to number 35, Sabrina Rodriguez. That's her third.
Third foul on Rodriguez with 13:18 remaining.
2 shots.
Flary now at 9 points. QCC leads 46-32. That one is off. Was rebounded by Latasha Harris. Rodriguez. Latham. Latham jumper. Latham out to Rodriguez. Rodriguez with the set shot. Harris got whacked. No foul. Torres to Rodriguez. Torres for 3. She misses. Dumping. Ayana Harris. If BMCC scores, I wonder if Bob DiNardo will be compelled to call a timeout. Flary with the offensive rebound. Dumping. Dumping hits. All of a sudden, it's 46-35. And Bob DiNardo calls a timeout with 12:17 to go.
A full timeout.
And the BMCC bench wanted a foul call too. It looked like Rodriguez fouled her. That would have been number 4 on Rodriguez. 6 points in a row for BMCC. And a safe 17-point lead has been whittled down to 11. With 1 more point and 1 more rebound, Danae Fleury has a double-double. She put up a double-double against QCC on November 29th. See if Queensborough tries to shorten the game. Run some clock here. Latasha Harris and a steal. BMCC can cut it to single digits. You also wonder if that technical foul called on Veronica Sherman will come back to haunt them. And all of a sudden, it's a 9-point game. 46-37. Remember, Jaclyn Torres hit 2 free throws after the technical was called. Torres, 11:35 to go. Rodriguez. She went up in the air and then tried to get it to Kiana Jean Lewis, who was going under for the rebound. Getting a little uneasy now. Duffin. QCC in a 2-3 zone. Duffin. Rodriguez almost got it. Fleury hits. Fleury makes it 46-39. 10 points in a row for the Lady Panthers. And the pressure is on QCC. Rodriguez loses it. Duffin up ahead to Fleury. Fleury hits. It's 46-41. 10:40 still to go. Torres misses, rebounded by Aline. Harris to Aline. Duffin gets it to Fleury. Fleury jumper. Rebounded by Duffin. And then she just throws it away. BMCC not quitting though.
Number 30, Kelena Marshall back in for the Tigers.
It's a 5-point game with an eternity to go. 10 minutes and 14 seconds. Rodriguez. Defense chance starts up. Kelena Marshall. Marshall shot is blocked. This isn't a regular season game. Big road crowds. And it's BMCC who's making all the noise on and off the court. Marshall. Harris had to go through her hands. Rodriguez. Queensborough needs a basket in the worst way. Down to 4. 3. Latasha Harris in the lane. BMCC ball. Torres got a hand in on it. Christina Best gets it to Duffin. Rodriguez almost stole it. Queensborough with the steal. Under 9.5 minutes to play. And Bob DiNardo wants his team to slow it down. Rodriguez will run some time off here. 9:18 to go. Marshall. Another turnover almost. Torres. Down to 8 on the shot clock. No whistle is blown. Another turnover, and Duffin is pushing it. Christina Best. Best makes it a 3-point game.
Christina.
14 unanswered points, and it's 46-43 with 8:49 still to go. It's nearing Armageddon for the Lady Tigers. Rodriguez. Torres for 3. She misses, and it's rebounded by Duffin. Rodriguez chases it down for the Lady Tigers. Marshall for 3. It's good! Kelena Marshall. The lead is 49-43. And Bob DiNardo takes a 30-second timeout.
8:23 remaining in the second.
Huge break for the Lady Tigers.
Queensborough.
They missed a shot, but then Rodriguez got it away from Duffin, and Kelena Marshall hit a three. But all of a sudden, what looked like an easy win is now anything but. Now they're in a dogfight. With over 8 minutes still to go, their lead is down to 6. See what defense Bob DiNardo comes out with that after the timeout. It should be one that's focused on shutting down Danae Fleury. She has 13 points, also has 10 rebounds. Harris, what a great play by BMCC out of the timeout. 49-45. Under 8 minutes to play. Marshall. Give and go to Rodriguez, and Rodriguez is fouled.
Foul is charged, number 23, Christina Best.
For some of these players, this is going to be the longest 7 minutes and 54 seconds of their lives.
Sabrina Rodriguez at the line, 2 shots.
Rodriguez at the line for 2. Misses the first. Rodriguez hits, she has 15 points. QCC has a 50-45 lead. Fleury, hounded by Tabitha Morris. Rodriguez got a hand on it. Sabrina Rodriguez blows the layup. She blew the layup, and now BMCC is pushing it. Harris is called for a charge. Torres picked up the charge with 7:32 to go.
It's the team's 8th.
8th team foul on BMCC. Rodriguez. Torres dribbles it out. Smart decision, there was nothing there. Down to 15 on the shot clock. Latasha Harris. Duffin pulls it away. Duffin. Rodriguez slots it away. Rodriguez was standing between Duffin and the basket and sent it away. With 7:07 to go. Duffin will inbound. 3-pointer. Long rebound, Aline, and Aline is fouled with 7:01 to go.
The foul charge number 22, Latasha Harris, that's her 3rd. It's the team's 4th. And we got Aline at the line. 2 shots.
Gabrielle Aline is at the line for 2. Makes the first. As the crowd makes itself heard, Torres pulls down the rebound. Under 7 minutes. 7 minutes away from going back to the CUNY championship game. Rodriguez. Morris. Hounded by Best. Double dribble is called. Ball back to the Lady Panthers. with 6:43 still to go. Fleury. Avante Duffin brings it up to Fleury. Tabitha Morris has done a good job on Fleury. Turnaround jumper. Best missed. It was rebounded by Duffin. Duffin for three. Torres pulls it down. Jaclyn Torres. Pull-up jumper. Rebounded by Harris. It's 50-46. Down to 6 minutes and 5 seconds remaining. Best muscles her way in. Counted and the foul. It's 50-48.
Foul is charged to number 30, Kelena Marshall. That's her first. Team's fifth. Christina Best at the line. One shot.
A 19-4 run by BMCC. Best can cut the lead to 1 point. It's 50-49 with 6:02 to go. Rodriguez walking it up. Marshall, Rodriguez. They need a basket here. Who's going to be the one to step up? Marshall for three. Out of bounds. BMCC can take the lead. Up ahead to Aline. For the lead. Rebounded by Fleury, who takes it back out. Christina Best. Counted on the foul. BMCC leads 51-50 with 5:18 to go. A 22-4 run.
Foul is charged from 22, Latasha Harris, for 4, team 6. Christina Best at the line. One shot.
Everything going wrong right now. Best at the line to finish a three-point play. Misses a free throw, Latham with the rebound. Queensborough looking to take back the lead. Rodriguez, Latasha Harris. One would think they have to look for Rodriguez here. Torres is getting ready to go in. Harris in the lane. She is fouled with exactly 5 minutes left to play.
Foul is charged, number 23, Christina Best, that's her fourth. Team's ninth.
1-and-1 situation. Free throws are going to be so critical.
2 shots.
Excuse me, not a 1-and-1. It was in the act of shooting as Harris misses the first. Harris ties the game at 51 as Jaclyn Torres is in for QCC. 51-51, 5 minutes to go.
5 minutes remaining, we are all tied at 51.
51-51, but BMCC with all the momentum. Fleury. Best. Aline for the lead. It's good. Gabrielle Aline. 53-51, BMCC. Torres. Kiana Jean Lewis. Out to Torres for the lead. BMCC ball. .4:20 left. Duffin slowing it down. Surprised QCC didn't slow it down when they were up by 17. Aline to Best down low. Had a good look. And she was out of bounds. And that'll be a technical foul on Kelena Marshall for slamming the ball.
A technical foul has been charged to number 30, Kelena Marshall.
QCC losing their composure.
That's her second, team 7.
Ayanna Harris is at the line for 2. Misses the first.
Harris has 1 shot.
Harris splits the free throws. It's now 54-51 BMCC. And timeout is taken.
Remaining in regulation time. Tigers call a 30-second timeout.
25-5 run by BMCC. Queensborough choking away their chance at a CUNY title.
How many timeouts has Denardo used?
BMCC ball. Bob DiNardo, that was his first time out in a while. He watched as a 17-point lead slipped away. Flary. Duffin. Duffin. Dribbling. Rodriguez to Flary. Duffin. Best to Harris. Rebounded by Flary, who puts it back up and in. It's now 56-51. With 3:20 to go. Rodriguez. Kiana Jean Lewis. Rodriguez to Torres. Torres misses. Under 3 minutes to play. And why Torres just keeps shooting is beyond me. Where Rodriguez is in the offense, I have no idea. Flary. Down to 1. Torres comes away with it. 2.5 minutes to play. Rodriguez gets it to Kiana Jean Lewis. Going baseline. Shot is blocked. Down to 2 minutes and 10 seconds remaining. Rodriguez almost stole it. 2:05 to go.
2 minutes.
Under 2 minutes left. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Best. And Harris, it counts.
The 22, Ayanna Harris.
58-51. With 1:41 to go. With 1:40 to go.
1:40 remaining in regulation time.
29-5 run.
A full timeout.
And Queensborough's title hopes may be coming to a crashing halt. They won 4 in a row under Joe Medina. He left and Bob DiNardo did a great job. Regular season CUNY champs. a 17-point lead in the second half of this game. And the sky has fallen. And now they're down by 7 with 100 seconds to go. Who's going to be the one to step up? They need somebody to step it up on offense. 29-5 run. How does that happen? BMCC, they were virtually 6 feet under, but QCC couldn't put the nail in the coffin. And now they're down by 7 with 100 seconds to go. Who will be the one on the court right now to step up?
Full timeout, BMCC.
And now Veronica Sherman calls a timeout. Bob DiNardo was saving his timeouts for the end, even though he watched a 17-point lead slip away. And if that's not astonishing enough, BMCC has played the whole game with 5 players. I was wondering if they were going to get tired. They're only getting more and more energy as this game goes along. The winner of this game will face the winner of the Hostos Kingsborough matchup. How bitter a defeat would it be on this court of all places for Queensborough? Imagine a CUNY championship game here without Queensborough being involved. Rodriguez will push it. Torres. Rodriguez. Kiana Jean Lewis to Rodriguez down low. Off glass, no good. Got her own rebound and put it in. They have to press. They might have to foul at this point. Remember, there's no 10-second violation in the women's game to get it across half court. And a steal. Latasha Harris puts it in. It's now 58-55, and Veronica Sherman calls timeout. And in 30 seconds, the lead goes from 7 down to 3. Now it's Queensborough trying to come back.
1:10 remaining in regulation time. A full timeout, BMCC.
Finding the turning point in this game is like finding a needle in a haystack. All of a sudden, it went from 7 to 3. This is going to be beyond heartbreaking for the loser of this game. Bob DiNardo will use the full court press. When would they choose to foul?
Welcome to the main event.
$70 seconds to go. Fleury is doubled, gets it to Harris. And a foul is called. With 66 seconds remaining, the one good thing about the foul, not that they wanted to commit it, only 4 seconds ran off the clock.
The foul charge, number 32, Jean-Louis.
Harris with 15 points. Hits the front end of a 1-and-1. Now has 16 points.
Harris makes the first.
BMCC has a 59-55 lead. Harris hits both. She has been money from the line. It's 60-55. Rodriguez to Torres. Under 1 minute to play. Latham. Rodriguez. And a foul is called. Latasha Harris fouled underneath with 52 and 2/10 seconds remaining. BMCC, this is going to be a long 52 seconds.
Christina Best. That's her 5th.
2-shot foul. Critical free throws.
Over the foul limit. Harris at the free throw line for the Tigers.
That's the 5th foul on Christina Best, so she's going to need to come out.
Alina Gadaskaya checks in for the Panthers.
Gadaskaya is seeing her first action of the game, number 34 for BMCC. It'll be funny if they win. She could tell everybody she was on the court when they won it. Harris hits the first. (60-56), Harris' second free throw. They're both good at 60-57. Harris crosses half court. Fleury. Rodriguez is called for a foul. That'll be number 4.
Foul is charged, number 35. Sabrina Rodriguez.
With 43 and 8/10 seconds remaining. Fleury is at the line. That was foul number 4 on Rodriguez. Ref wants something on the scoreboard changed. What, I don't know. It's a 1-and-1 situation. Fleury hits the first. (61-57). Fleury hits both. 62-57. 41 seconds and counting remaining. Torres puts up a wild one and misses. And they have to foul. It can't be Rodriguez though. I don't know what they're waiting for. What are they waiting for? 20, 21 and 5/10 seconds to go.
Foul is charged, number 33, Jaclyn Torres.
What a nightmare.
Tigers are over the foul limit.
A stunning ending if this holds up. Harris is back at the line for 2. 2 free throws would make it a 3-possession game. BMCC has scored 44 points this half. A far cry from their 19 in the first. Misses. And BMCC will keep it with 21 seconds to go. What a choke and a collapse, and any other word you can use to describe it. 19 and 4/10 seconds to go.
Foul charge number 32, Jean-Louis, that's her 2nd.
That'll be a 2-shot foul. 34-11 run by BMCC. Queensborough was up by 17. As Harris misses. Harris makes, it's now 64-57. Rodriguez is fouled, and before the game, the Lady Panthers were talking a lot of smack to the Lady Tigers. If there was any way to make this loss any more bitter. 13 and 9/10 seconds to go. Rodriguez makes the first. Now has 18 points. See if she chooses to miss a free throw and the Lady Tigers try to get a rebound. She makes both. 64-59, they have to foul right away. And Veronica Sherman called a timeout, was worried about a 5-second violation.
13.9 seconds remaining in regulation time. Panthers call full timeout.
Unbelievable turn of the events. It's like watching the Hindenburg explode. Queensborough will have to foul right away. They were looking so good, up by 17. And then they let it get away from them. Fleury trying to get it in, gets it to a lean to Harris with 11 and 3/10 seconds remaining. Queensborough is going to need help. They're going to need missed free throws.
Foul is charged to number 24, Tabitha Morris. That's her first. Harris at the line.
First one is off. A little life for Queensborough, but not much. The championship hopes on life support. It's 65-59. They're going to need 2 3-pointers in 10 seconds. Rodriguez got to go for 3. Got to go for 3. Well, what does that do? And Morris commits a foul with 3 and 3/10 seconds to go. Not sure what that was. Thought it should be free throws. Fleury is fouled with 1 and 6/10 seconds remaining. Too little, too late.
Foul is charged, number 32, Kelena Marshall. That's her third. Delay Fleury at the line, 2 shots.
Definitely get the quote from the leading scorer, or should I get it from like a number 2 person and a whole bunch of other stuff?
Stunning defeat. Looked like they were going to go for 5 in a row. Now they're not even going to make the championship game. Complete gag, blowing a 17-point lead. Just a disaster. Both are missed. And BMCC does some celebrating at RFK.
The Queensborough Manhattan Community College Panthers have earned the right to play for the 2012 CUNY Athletic Conference Women's Community College Championship this Friday night.
Queensborough's CUNY title hopes are done. BMCC comes roaring back to win it, 65-59.
For the Tigers, they were 15 of 19 from the free throw line. Their top scorers were number 33, Jaclyn Torres, with 9 points. Number 22, Latasha Harris, with 13 points. Number 35, Kelena Marshall, had a team high of 19 points. For the Borough Manhattan Community College Panthers, they finished 16 of 28 from the line. The top scorers tonight for 23, Christina had 14 points. Number 44, Lady Tigers, had 17 points. And number 22,